According to the latest ITV spoilers, trouble is on the way for those in the Emmerdale village. In recent scenes, viewers saw Rona Goskirk, played by Zoe Henry, arrested on kidnapping charges after believing the child is rightfully hers. This week, fans will continue to see the fallout of her actions as she decides to seek legal advice, wanting to get parental rights for Ivy. However, she's set to get some devastating news. Elsewhere, Charity Dingle, Emma Atkins, will continue to suffer from her deadly actions on Christmas Day when she accidentally killed Damon Harry Harris, Robert Beck. While she continues to spiral out of control, Mackenzie Boyd, Lawrence Robb, finds himself in the firing line. Express.co.uk has a rundown of what ITV viewers can expect to see in the upcoming week in Emmerdale. Read more. Coronation Street's Lauren and Bethany link exposed as fans predict twist. Charity Dingle's downward spiral continues as she lashes out against Mackenzie. Image, ITV. As Charity continues to struggle with taking a life, Mac is relieved when she finally agrees to get help. However, as they approach Harry's grave, she starts to feel defiant and decides to trash his grave, beginning to take her power back. Once she's home after a cathartic day, all seems well as Charity is able to sleep, although things quickly take a turn. During the night, she gets harrowing nightmares of Harry, and her downward spiral continues as she's tormented by memories and is triggered by loud noises. Things start to get worse when she starts having visions of Harry. Starting putting the pieces together, Liam Kavanagh, Johnny McPherson, grows concerned that something is seriously wrong. Later on, when she's alone, Charity's panicked paranoia gets worse as she reaches for something to protect herself. Although things take a tragic turn that night when she suffers from a night terror, which ends up with Mac getting gravely injured as Charity tries to protect herself. Rona is set to receive some devastating news. Image, ITV. Following her arrest on kidnapping charges after stealing baby Ivy, Rona and Marlon Dingle, Mark Charnock, decide to seek legal advice from Ethan Anderson, Emil John. During their chat, he suggests they both tell Gus Malcolms, Alan McKenna, about their plans to apply for parental rights of Ivy. However, later on, he gives them devastating news that Rona will need to plead guilty to kidnapping in order to get the most lenient sentence possible. However, the family drama doesn't stop there as Marlon gets a shocking call. Stressed, he and Paddy Kirk, Dominic Brunt, go and pick up Leo Goskirk, Harvey Rogerson, from school after the kid was involved in a fight. Both Paddy and Marlon believe Leo's sudden outburst comes after Rona has been preoccupied with Ivy. They're defeated when he'd rather spend time with Paddy than them. When April Windsor, Amelia Flanagan, arrives and isn't happy with Rona as she scolds her for abandoning them and prioritizing Ivy. Nicola and Jimmy will learn when Angel's sentencing is. Image, ITV. When Angel King's, Rebecca Bakes, youth justice worker arrives, she explains to Nicola Wheeler, and Jimmy King, Nick Miles, that they have no choice but to recommend Angel receive a custodial sentence. They're both left heartbroken for their daughter as they soon receive the date for her sentencing. Realizing they have such a short time with her, Nicola and Jimmy are devastated. Later on, Nicola and Brenda Walker, Leslie Dunlop, have a heart-to-heart as they discuss the impacts that the crash has had on both of their families. When Brenda offers to give a witness statement which may help Angel, Nicola is moved by her friend's compassion and gesture. Elsewhere, Jimmy tries once again to speak to Bob Hope, Tony Audenshaw. However, despite the touching speech, Bob's unable to forgive him for what Angel has done. After his visit to the Bee, Jimmy offloads to Will Taylor, Dean Andrews, as he's aware that he has been through something similar with Dawn Taylor, Olivia Bromley. Meanwhile, Brenda tries to give Bob some tough love, but it backfires when he lashes out at his daughter Kathy Hope, Gabrielle Dowling, which he immediately regrets. Later on in the week, both Jimmy and Nicola are disappointed to find out that Brenda has missed the submission deadline for the witness statement, meaning there's nothing more they can do for Angel.